Hey, it's James, the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. So glad you are here. What I'm going to do to speed things up, because I can't believe by Thursday I have to have my first week of predictions available because some of the Big 12 teams play on Thursday. So what I'm going to do is quickly give you my Big 12 and ACC predictions. I've already said I believe that Oklahoma State and Utah are both going to make the college playoff, so they will be at the top. I'm predicting that Utah will win in Game 4, and then Oklahoma State's going to win the conference championship game. I've got K-State at 11-1. I think the only game they're going to lose is against Oklahoma State. I'm pretty sure they don't play Utah. I got KU at 10-2, West Virginia 9-3. I really like their mobile quarterback. This goes back to the days of Golden Blue Dude, and God rest his soul. Whenever they have a running quarterback, somebody that can run and throw, they're going to be successful. So I have no doubt that West Virginia is going to be a contender. I don't think they're going to win it all, but I do think they'll be a contender. I think UCF is going to be pretty good as well. They picked up that quarterback from Arkansas, so I got them at 9-3 as well. Arizona 8-4, Tech at 8-4. I do think Tech's going to be better than they were last year, but Morton's got to stay healthy at quarterback. I got Iowa State and TCU at both 7-5. Colorado 6-6. I think Colorado will actually make a bowl. It's going to be hard, but I think they can do it. I know that Coach Prime doesn't want to talk about how he beefed up their offensive line in the portal, but that's exactly what he did. He had to, in order to protect his quarterback, give him more time to throw, give the receivers more time to get open. So good job there. I've got Baylor and Cincy both at 5-7. I don't think. Well, let me put it this way. I think by the head coach at Baylor focusing more on defense, I think they're going to get better. I think that the quarterback that Baylor got from in the portal from Toledo, I think he's going to be better. But give him a year. 2025, they'll be in a bowl. So, and I got BYU and Arizona State at 4-8 and Houston at 3-9. I mean, Houston's trying to rebuild. It is what it is. The ACC. Now, granted, I said that Florida State was not going to make the playoff before Saturday. I said that last week. So, I got Miami at 11-1, Clemson 10-2. I think the ACC will get two teams into the playoff. It'll be Miami and Clemson. It will not be Florida State. I think Florida State will finish 9-3. They're decent. I think the new quarterback that they brought in, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I think he'll do well, but I don't think they'll be in the playoffs this year. I got North Carolina at 9-3 as well. I mean, Coach Mac Brown's a really good coach, and he doesn't rebuild; he reloads. So, North Carolina is going to be a good football team as long as he's their football coach. I got NC State at 8-4, SMU at 8-4. That might increase to 9-3 if they beat Florida State. So. I say if. I'm still considering Florida State to be the favorite in that game. But obviously, when Florida State lost to Georgia Tech, that gives the Ponies a little hope. I got Louisville and Pitt and Duke all around 7-5. And same with Georgia Tech. It's going to be 7-5, 6-6. They're kind of middle of the pack, but I do think they'll all go to bowl games. Same with Boston College at 6-6. I got Vatek and Syracuse just kind of outside the bowl at 5-7. I think they're kind of average. Wake Forest and Cal, I got at 3-8. Virginia at 3-9, and Stanford at 2-10. I just don't see them as good football teams, but I definitely think overall, at least the top 9 or 10 all have legitimate chances to go to bowl games. And the ACC is a decent conference. I mean, they're not the SEC or the Big 10, but they're good. And if Oklahoma State were somehow magically transposed, it would actually make more sense if West Virginia was in the ACC. They would have some difficult matchups because the ACC's decent. So, anyway, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. We will put out my predictions for the Big Ten and the SEC. Just understand that I'm more concerned about the top 12. I said Ohio State, Georgia, Miami, Oklahoma State, Texas, Oregon, Clemson, Alabama, Ole Miss, Utah, Penn State, and Memphis. Those are going to be the 12 playoff teams. So I'm more concerned about that than I am, whether or not Wake Forest goes 6-5 or 6-6. So thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow, or see you later.